This is Trivia for Kids, where it's not just for adults anymore.
Good day, everybody, and welcome to episode 132 of Trivia for Kids, the podcast. My name is Casey.
I'm Quinn.
We haven't done accents in a while. I haven't had a reason
have.
to, and I just wanted to, I don't know what that accent was. I feel like it started Australian and then
it
flipped
was
into British. I heard something that if you're trying to speak in an Australian accent, you're supposed to, if you're trying to speak in a British accent, you're supposed to try to talk from the bottom of your throat. So if you're talking in British, you talk from the bottom.
Like this.
And when you're talking in an Australian accent, you're supposed to try to talk in the middle of your throat. So Aussies talk from the middle of their throat. That was a good word. And then when you're trying to do an American accent, you talk out of your mouth. And then when you're doing an Irish accent, you try to talk out of your teeth, like from the front of your teeth. I don't know if it works, but I'm going to give it a try. So there are some accents for the start of the show, Quinn.
Oh,
So we get to start this week with a fix from last week's show. I knew it was going to happen. Whenever we do a category that's really popular, I'm bound to make a mistake. So my question on the Minecraft one was, which was the smallest animal? And I said the answer was chicken. I actually even researched this before I put on the question to make sure that I was correct. So I don't know if my question was like, which was the smallest animal that you can eat in Minecraft? I don't know how Minecraft works. Maybe that's what I should have said. But the actual smallest mob is actually tadpoles would have been the smallest actual animal. So tadpoles, and then baby turtles, and then endermites, and then silverfish, and then pufferfish, and then baby chickens. Tadpole, it says, is the smallest mob. What is a mob? Mobs are beings or entities in the Minecraft world.
Those are anything.
They are the players, the monsters, the villagers, etc. Mobs can be spawned, killed, teleported, enchanted, and given items. I gotta start playing Minecraft before I do that category again, because I was just clueless. So the question of the week to learn more about our family is, who is the most adventurous in the family? You?
That meant no, not me.
Oh, I see. She made a motion, like a cut motion, and I thought she was pointing to herself. No, Quinn, you are not the most adventurous. The most adventurous...
In food? Yes.
Right, that's true. The most adventurous child is Ren, for sure.
The most adventurous adult is both of the adults.
Right. I wish I was more adventurous, but I get really motion sick in my age. And so as much as I used to love like rides and all those things, I get so motion sick that if I don't take like a pill to make me not throw up, I'm really nervous about it. So given that, probably
Tilt-a-whirls?
I've ridden a tilt-a-whirl, but when we went to Holiday World in Indiana, I took a Dramamine so that I didn't get sick. Because
I can't ride tall roller coasters. I grab onto the side as hard as I can, and then like literally my hand was bruised because I was grabbing onto the side so tight, and I was just like,
you are kind of a scaredy cat.
Just with rides. With other things, I'm not really.
But we love you anyway. So anyway, I would say the answer's Ren, and then Dan, probably, just because of my motion sickness issues.
I pulled my tooth out today.
Where were you at? Brooks lost his first tooth in Lowe's. Quinn lost her tooth today.
In church.
All of a sudden, I get handed over a wad of toilet paper that has some blood on it, and Quinn's grandma was like, Quinn just pulled her tooth out. You know what else I love besides losing teeth?
What?
Jokes.
Jokes.
Joke number 1 comes from listener Alicia.
Thank you, Alicia.
Why did the chicken cross the playground?
To get to the other slide.
To get to the other slide.
I love that joke.
I do too. All right, our next joke comes from Knox, June, and Brody.
Thank you, Knox, June, and Brody.
If a nut on a wall is a walnut, what is a nut in the bathroom?
A peanut.
A pecan. Peanut would work too. That was a good guess. A pecan in the bathroom. All right, our next joke comes from listener Ezekiel,
Thank you, Ezekiel.
who delivers mail to the rainforest. Amazon!
Ah!
Amazon rainforest. Get it?
Yep.
Love it. All right, our next joke comes from Grace.
Thank you, Grace.
What has 4 wheels and flies?
A garbage truck.
A garbage truck, because of the garbage the flies come around, right?
Because of the stinky stuff.
Because
Not
of
like
the
it has
stinky
wings
stuff,
and
right?
flies away.
Not wings, flies as in little insects. Great joke.
I got 3 for 4 jokes right.
All right, and our last joke comes from listener Theodore.
Thank you, Theodore.
What did Darth Vader say when he needed more room?
No, I don't know.
Give me some space. Because he's a outer space guy. That's awesome. Thanks for the jokes, everybody.
Thank you.
All right. Episode 132. 132. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here's how the show works. Trivia for Kids consists of 5 rounds with 7 questions each. We will announce the answers at the end of each round. Each new round will have a different category. After the 5th round, we will have the final exam, which will test you on the toughest questions we have covered in the previous rounds. Everyone ready? Let's get started.
Round number 1. The category is Pokemon. Question 1. Which Pokemon is known as the mascot of the Pokemon franchise? Question 2. What is Bulbasaur's shell made of? Question 3. What Pokemon evolves into Pikachu? Question 4. Which Pokemon has 8 different evolutions? Question 5. What does Squirtle evolve into? Question 6. Who is considered the second strongest Pokemon? Question 7. What type of Pokemon is Charizard? And now the answers to round number 1. Quinn and I don't know much about Pokemon, so we had to bring in our resident expert, Ren, for the answers. Question 1. Which Pokemon is known as the mascot of the Pokemon franchise?
Charizard.
Pikachu.
Oh, Pikachu, yeah, duh.
When you think of Pokemon, you think of Pikachu. So he's like the mascot. Question 2. What is Bulbasaur's shell made of?
Leaves.
Kind of. It's made of a plant bulb.
Oh.
Bulbasaur are small amphibian and plant Pokemon that move on all 4 legs. They have green bodies with darker blue-green spots. A plant bulb is sort of like the seed of a plant that you would put into the ground to grow. So he's got the bulb on his shell. That's what it's made of. Question 3. What Pokemon evolves into Pikachu?
Pichu?
The answer is Raichu.
Oh.
Who's Raichu?
He's like this, yeah, like he evolves into Pikachu. He's like a little orange Pikachu.
Oh, so they can go from like one thing to another thing to another thing. So you have to not only know the regular characters, you have to know what they evolve into?
Yeah.
Wow. That's why there's so many of them, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Question 4. Which Pokemon has 8 different evolutions?
Pikachu.
The answer is Eevee.
Eevee! Oh, wait, can I try and name all of them?
Yeah, let me tell you about Eevee. Eevee is the Pokemon with the most potential evolutions, or evolutions, with 8 possible evolutionary forms. You think you can name some of them?
Well, I know what they all look like.
Okay.
One looks like a little pink horse. One is like a water mermaid Eevee. One is I have a book of Pokemon that I can show you.
Huh. Okay. Very cool. Question 5. What does Squirtle evolve into?
Squirtle. I don't know.
Wartortle or Wartortle?
I think it's Wartortle.
Wartortle.
I've never.
We'll go with that.
I've never.
Squirtle can evolve into Wartortle and can then further evolve into Blastoise.
Oh, I know Blastoise, but I don't
So
know.
they kind of all have names like Squirtle sounds like turtle, Wartortle also kind of sounds like turtle and tortoise, and Blastoise sounds like tortoise. So they all kind of go with.
Yeah.
So are they turtle-looking things, I would assume?
I guess.
Interesting. Question 6. Who is considered the second strongest Pokemon?
Charizard, probably. No, Mewtwo.
You're right. Mewtwo is number 2. Second strongest. Good job, Ren. Question 7. What type of Pokemon is Charizard?
It's either fire or like that hand or like that fist.
This says fire/flying. I have so many questions. I'm sure there.
You
I
can
know.
look it up in the
I know some of our listeners are going to be like, Casey, how do you not know this? These are so easy. I just don't. Round number 2. The category is gems, rocks, and minerals. Question 1. What colorful stone is made from tree sap and is also a girl's name? Question 2. What stone is often found in nature and is used to create beautiful sculptures and ornaments and is used in the game Chinese checkers? Question 3. Which shiny gem is often used in engagement rings? Question 4. Which gem is often considered a good luck charm in many cultures and is also the name of the palace in Kung Fu Panda? Question 5. What shiny mineral can be golden or silver and is often used in jewelry for its beauty? Question 6. What rock can have a mix of colors and is often used to create beautiful countertops? Question 7. What is the name of the rock that is formed from the remains of plants and animals, often found in mines? And now the answers to round 2. Guess who's back? Back again.
It's Gwen.
Question 1. What colorful stone is made from tree sap and is also a girl's name?
Amber.
Amber! That is correct. Amber will forever remind me of
mosquitoes.
Jurassic Park. Because the mosquito that had sucked the DNA from the dinosaurs got stuck in the amber, and that's how they recreated the dinosaurs in the movie. Question 2. What stone is often found in nature and is used to create beautiful sculptures and ornaments and is used in the game Chinese checkers?
Marble.
Marble is correct. Very good. Marble is a beautiful,
It is. I love marble countertops because they switch colors.
yeah, and they tend to have
black
swirls in them and very
Cool.
pretty. Question 3. Which shiny gem is often used in engagement rings?
Diamonds.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Beautiful like diamonds in the sky.
Shine bright like a diamond. Oh, there's a few diamond songs apparently. Question 4. Which gem is often considered a good luck charm in many cultures and is also the name of the palace in Kung Fu Panda?
Jade.
Jade. The Jade Palace. And what color is jade, Quinn?
Green.
Like a lightish, like creamy green. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Creamy, I would say, because they're not like shiny like a diamond or a sapphire. They're sort of like cloudy. Would you say? How would you describe that? Where it's not like you can't really see through it.
You can see in it, but then that's about all you see. Like I've seen like animals like carved out of jade and they're cool.
Yep, I think those are like good luck statues or something. Question 5. What shiny mineral can be golden or silver and is often used in jewelry for its beauty?
Copper?
The answer is gold. Gold can appear more yellow, which is pure gold, or have a silvery hue when it is mixed with other metals like silver, which creates white gold. So if you've heard of white gold, it's like gold, but it's mixed with silver or something else.
That's like when you said it can be gold or silver. Gold never would have crossed my mind because you were like, it can be gold or it can be silver.
Yeah, it's confusing, but white gold is silver.
Pretty.
Question 6. What rock can have a mix of colors and is often used to create beautiful countertops?
Marble.
The answer
Not marble.
is
Granite.
Granite, yes. Well, actually, it could be marble in this case, too, because you can have marble countertops and is a mix of colors. But I feel like granite is even more different colors.
Do we have a granite countertop?
I wish.
What do we have?
We don't. Formica. Like a wood covered in a plastic cover. I don't know. We don't. I would like them, but maybe someday. Question 7. What is the name of the rock that is formed from the remains of plants and animals, often found in mines?
Coal?
Yes! How did you come up with that?
I kept picturing it in my mind, but I didn't know why it wouldn't come out of my mouth.
The answer is coal. Coal is a type of sedimentary rock that primarily forms from compressed plant material accumulated in swampy environments. I didn't know coal was made out of that. I thought coal was just like coal, black, I don't know.
Black chalk.
Yeah, I honestly thought it was made of like when the heat of the earth cools and it makes coal. That's what I thought. But no, from the remains of plants and animals, compressed really a lot.
You gave it away with the mines.
Well,
I would never would have guessed it if it wasn't for mines.
Yeah. Round number 3. The category is locks or things that lock. Question 1. Which lock can only be opened by turning a dial to the right numbers? Question 2. What is another name for a journal that is often kept locked so that no one can read what's inside? Question 3. What is the name of a person whose job it is to get things unlocked? Question 4. What were the first locks ever used made of? Question 5. What is a metal storage compartment that students use to store their belongings during the school day? Question 6. What do banks use to keep their most valuable assets locked up? Question 7. In the Bruno Mars song, where does he say, "You make him feel like he's been locked out of for too long"? Round number 3 answers. Question 1. Which lock can only be opened by turning a dial to the right numbers?
Combination lock.
Yes, very good. Like your locker combination. Question 2. What is another name for a journal that is often kept locked so that no one can read what's inside?
A diary.
A diary of a wimpy kid or of a teenage girl
Ren used to have a unicorn diary.
with a lock on it. Yep.
Yeah.
She never wrote in it.
Yeah.
I threw it away.
I tried to find like her secrets in there, and the only thing I could find was my handwriting of something about an old man and a cane.
On a cane?
Yeah. And then I tried to read Ren's, but it was like scribble, scribble, scribble. So
Okay. Question 3. What is the name of a person whose job it is to get things unlocked?
call the locksmith.
Call a locksmith. That is correct. Locksmith is a person you call if you lock your keys in your car or if you lock yourself out of your house, and then they have tools that they can tinker together and open a lock. Question 4. What were the first locks ever used made of?
Wood.
Yes, they were made of wood. The first locks were made of wood and were invented over 6,000 years ago in ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia. And they were probably relatively easy to break open or start on fire and get what you wanted. Question 5. What is a metal storage compartment that students use to store their belongings during a school day?
A locker room.
A
Locker.
locker is correct. Do you have a locker at your school?
Well, yeah, I have 2 lockers. My locker room locker and my gym locker and my normal locker.
You lucky girl. 2 lockers? Wow, you're lucky.
I go in my gym locker more often, though.
Do you? Because you just carry around all your school stuff all day long in your backpack, don't you?
Yeah.
And it's way heavy. Question 6. What do banks use to keep their most valuable assets locked up?
Dial lock.
It's called a safe. You know, a safe?
That went over my head.
You know what I'm talking about.
I got
though.
all of them right except for maybe one, and then the easiest question I got wrong.
It's all right. You know what a safe is, though, right? It's like a big container that locks very tightly so that nobody can get in it.
Ren and Brooks have a little lock.
They do. They have
Yeah,
little
little
safe piggy banks. Yep. Question 7. In the Bruno Mars song, where does he say, "You make me feel like he's been locked out of for too long"?
Heaven?
Heaven! You make me feel like I've been locked out of heaven. You're supposed to sing with me.
I didn't know.
For too long. For too long.
Sing with you, but I don't know the words.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Let's
that
go.
made me feel uncool since I had to sing the whole thing by myself. Heaven was the answer. Locked Out of Heaven is the song. Round number 4. The category is common theme. Each of the answers will be a clue to the common theme. Question 1. What is the name of a 2-piece women's swimming suit? Question 2. What is the name of Annie's dog in the movie and musical Annie? Question 3. Which fruit is typically featured on a Hawaiian pizza? Question 4. What is a collection of tiny organisms that drift in water and are carried by tides and currents rather than swimming on their own? Question 5. What holiday happens in March and is celebrated with leprechauns and 4-leaf clovers? Question 6. What gemstone is made by marine oysters and freshwater mussels? Question 7. What is the name of the children's television channel whose name is often abbreviated to Nick? Round number 4 answers. Question 1. What is the name of a 2-piece women's swimming suit?
Bikini.
A bikini. Correct. Question 2. What is the name of Annie's dog in the movie and musical Annie?
I wanted to say Nesquik.
No.
Sandy.
Her name is Sandy. That is correct. She's a golden retriever or a yellow lab. I think she's
Shaggy
a
dog.
golden retriever. Question 3. Which fruit is typically featured on a Hawaiian pizza?
Pineapple.
Correct. A Hawaiian pizza is typically ham and pineapple. This is like a big debate in America.
Yeah, it's like if pineapple is good on pizza or not.
Yeah, and there are some people that are super anti-pineapple on pizza.
I know. I hate it.
Oh,
I'm
I
just
am
gonna say it. I
all
do not
for
like
it.
it.
I love pineapple on pizza. I will have the kids pick it off their pizza and I'll eat it. I love it. Question 4. What is a collection of tiny organisms that drift in water and are carried by tides and currents rather than swimming on their own?
Water bugs. No. Oh, minnows.
The answer is plankton.
Oh.
So plankton is a bunch of tiny organisms that are kind of on the surface of the water. They don't swim on their own. They just move with the tide.
And then
Plankton.
whales just go.
Yep. Question 5. What holiday happens in March and is celebrated with leprechauns and 4-leaf clovers?
St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day. That was terrible. Talk in from the front of my mouth. St. Patrick's Day.
That was better.
Better. Question 6. What gemstone is made by marine oysters and freshwater mussels?
Pearls.
Pearls are the answer. Question 7. What is the name of the children's television channel whose name is often abbreviated to Nick?
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon is correct. Okay, now we come up with the common theme. The answers were bikini, Sandy, pineapple, plankton, St. Patrick's Day, pearls, and Nickelodeon. The common theme is...
I really wanted to say tropical for the first 3. I have no idea now.
The answer is SpongeBob SquarePants.
St. Patrick's Day.
He lives in Bikini Bottom. His best friend's name is Patrick.
Oh.
Plankton is the bad guy in the show. He lives in a pineapple. Pearl is the little whale girl. And it's on Nickelodeon. SpongeBob SquarePants is the common theme.
Oh, man.
I figured you'd have that one no problem.
No.
Round number 5. The category is natural disasters. Question 1. What type of natural disaster is characterized by a sudden shaking of the ground? Question 2. What phenomenon involves the rapid movement of rock and soil down a slope? Question 3. What type of natural disaster is characterized by heavy snow and freezing temperatures? Question 4. In the movie Twister, what storm are chasers trying to study? Question 5. There are approximately 1,900 active volcanoes on Earth. About 90% of them exist in the Ring of Fire in what ocean? Question 6. True or false? Tornadoes and cyclones are the same thing. Question 7. The largest tidal wave ever on record happened in which U.S. state? And now the round 5 answers. Question 1. What type of natural disaster is characterized by a sudden shaking of the ground?
An earthquake.
Earthquake! Have you ever been in an earthquake?
No.
No, I have not either, thankfully. I don't like my ground to suddenly start shaking. I prefer my ground to stay still. Question 2. What phenomenon involves the rapid movement of rock and soil down a slope?
Landslide.
A landslide will bring you down. Landslide, you know that song?
Nope.
Fleetwood Mac? Come on. It might just be Stevie Nicks. Oh, I bet you've heard it. Question 3. What type of natural disaster is characterized by heavy snow and freezing temperatures?
Blizzard.
Blizzard, also my favorite thing to get at Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Yum. Question 4. In the movie Twister, what are storm chasers trying to study?
Tornadoes.
Tornadoes.
Are you talking about Twister or Twisters or both?
Either. Both of them are trying to find out about tornadoes.
Glenn Powell.
Quinn and her friends went and saw Twisters, and she came back googly-eyed and scared.
It was not scary. I came back like
Her and her friends were like, oh
Slap
my word, I
happy.
couldn't believe how, and then they were like, Glenn Powell. Oh. Question 5. There are approximately 1,900 active volcanoes. About 90% of them exist in the Ring of Fire. In what ocean?
Atlantic.
It is in the Pacific. The Ring of Fire runs along the western coasts of North and South America, across the Bering Strait, and down through Japan and into New Zealand. That's crazy. 1,900 total, 90% are in the Ring of Fire, which is just like which is in the ocean. So, underwater.
Ring of Fire.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
And it burns. The Ring of
Fire, the Ring of Fire. Question 6. True or false? Tornadoes and cyclones are the same thing.
False.
It's false. I thought it was true. I thought that a cyclone and a tornado and a twister were all the same thing.
I did too.
But it is false. A tornado is a violent, spinning column of air that is shaped like a funnel. Tornadoes are usually smaller in size, more unpredictable, and form over land. They typically last for minutes. A cyclone is a massive, destructive storm with a low-pressure core surrounded by high pressure. Cyclones are usually larger in size, more predictable, and form over warm ocean waters, and they typically last for days. So a cyclone and a hurricane are actually the same thing. I had no idea.
Wait,
yeah.
they're the same thing? But isn't a hurricane just like when the waves get like...
A tropical storm is a hurricane. Same thing as a cyclone. I had no idea.
Go ahead.
I have friends that are big Iowa State University fans, and their mascot is the Cyclones. But we live in Iowa where there are no oceans. But apparently he said that they got their name because they played a team from Chicago back in the day, and there was a newspaper headline that said Iowa State came in like a cyclone, and that's how they got their mascot. I did not look this up, so I might be wrong, but that's what I was told, which is interesting. Question 7. The largest tidal wave ever on record happened in which U.S. state?
Mississippi.
Mississippi. Good guess. But the answer is Alaska.
Oh.
Alaska. On July 10th, 1958, a magnitude 7.7 earthquake occurred on the Fairweather Fault in southeast Alaska. It caused significant geologic changes in the region that generated a wave with a maximum height of 1,720 feet, the world's largest recorded. That's 500 feet taller than the Empire State Building.
What?
A wave 500 feet taller than the Empire State Building.
No.
Alaska, though. Personally, I would have guessed California because California has got a big coastline and there's surfers there. No, my friends. Alaska. And now it's time for the final exam. Now remember, you've heard these questions in the previous rounds, But these were the hardest ones we've had. So use your memory and try to think back to what the answers are. Question 1. What is Bulbasaur's shell made of?
A plant bulb.
Question 2. Which gem is often considered a good luck charm in many cultures and is also the name of the palace in Kung Fu Panda?
Jade.
Question 3. What is a collection of tiny organisms that drift in water and are carried by tides and currents rather than swimming on their own?
Plankton.
Question 4. The largest tidal wave ever on record happened in which U.S. state?
Alaska.
Question 5. Which lock can only be opened by turning a dial to the right numbers?
A combination lock.
Question 6. What is the name of the rock that is formed from the remains of plants and animals often found in mines?
Coal.
Question 7. Who is considered the second strongest Pokémon?
Mewtwo.
And here come your shout outs. Gems comes from listener Saiba.
Thank you, Saiba.
Locks comes from Hunter.
Thank you, Hunter.
Pokemon comes from Asher.
Thank you, Asher.
And Carrington.
Thank you, Carrington.
Natural disasters comes from Melvin.
Thank you, Melvin.
All right, people. Are you locked and loaded? Because we've got birthday shout outs for a long time. A lot of people have birthdays during this week. And you know who else has a birthday this week? Me. It is my birthday this week.
What day?
The day it comes out. The day this podcast airs is my birthday.
Birthday, Casey.
Thank
today,
you. Thank
'cause
you,
that's
Quinn.
Today, the day that comes out.
I will not make you sing a song because we will be singing enough.
Birthday.
Our first birthday shout out goes to listener Amelie.
Thank you, Amelie.
She's turning 7. She loves dinos, art, and she plays the piano. Very cool. Happy birthday, Amelie. Would you like to come for tea? Don't fall down and hurt your knee. Make sure you don't get stung by a bee. Happy birthday, Amelie. Have the best day ever.
Amelie.
Amelie. Happy 7th birthday.
Happy birthday.
Birthday shout out number 2 goes to listener Asher.
Happy birthday, Asher.
Asher and I share a birthday. He turns 5. I don't turn 5. Happy birthday, Asher.
She turned 6.
I turned 6, yes. ASHER spells. Asher.
Asher.
Is your favorite reindeer named Dasher?
Dasher.
You are turning 5 years old. Hope you don't catch a cold. Happy birthday, Asher. You have the same birthday as me and Serena Williams.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Do you know that we share a birthday with Serena Williams, Asher? Very cool. All right, our next birthday shout out goes to listener Kaya, who turns 7.
Happy birthday, Kaya, who turned 7.
Kaya has been a longtime listener. She sent us a picture one time, and it was lovely. So I remember you, Kaya, and your great artistry. Kaya, it's your day. You are turning 7. Hope you're feeling mighty fine. It will be like heaven. Kaya, 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 you are very cool. Hope that you spend some time in the
Pool.
pool. Ooh. Happy birthday, Kaya.
Happy birthday, Kaya.
All right, our next shout out goes to listener Charlotte, who turns 10.
Happy birthday, Charlotte.
This comes from Mom, Dad, and your sister Alice. Charlotte, oh Charlotte, have you ever been to Charlotte? That's a town in North Carolina. Wonder if you have. Charlotte, oh Charlotte, you are turning 10. If you haven't been to Charlotte, have you been to Big Ben? Charlotte. Happy birthday, Charlotte.
Happy birthday.
Congratulations on double digits, girl. All right, our next birthday goes to listener Hunter. He turns 8.
Happy birthday, Hunter. Hunter, you are turning 8. That is great. Here's your plate. I hope you wanted a plate for your birthday because that's what you got.
Hunter, What if you get a plate for your birthday? You think that will be good? Happy birthday. All right, our next birthday shout out goes to listener Leland, who turns 6.
Happy birthday, Leland.
Happy birthday to you.
Leland.
Hope you have a great one.
Leland.
Hope you get lots of presents.
Leland.
And eat lots of cake.
Leland.
And cupcakes and hamburgers and watermelon
dogs,
and hot
and-
dogs and sushi
And dip and chips.
and chips and dip and brownies and
more chips. I love chips. Invite me. I need your chips.
Invite Quinn to your birthday party, Leland. She'll eat all your chips. Hope you have a
Yeah.
great party. All right, our next shout out goes to listener Saiba. She turns 8.
Happy birthday, Saiba.
What a cool name. Saiba.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that one before. Saiba, you are turning 8. That is really great. Hope it is the best day ever. You are very clever. Saiba, Saiba.
Saiba, Saiba.
Saiba, Saiba.
Saiba, Saiba.
Hope you have a great birthday. Happy birthday, Saiba.
Ooh.
Next one goes to listener Lily. Lily turns 7.
Happy birthday, Lily.
Lily, 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 Lily. Lily, 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 Lily. Lily, 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 Lily. It's your birthday, Lily.
Happy birthday.
I've never sang a song with just the person's name. Lily, 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 Lily. She has 3 L's in her name. Lily, 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 Lily. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Next one goes to listener Grace.
Happy birthday, Grace.
She's turning 10. She wrote me an email saying that she wants a dog just like Ren does, and her mom won't let her get a dog either. So I said, try a bearded dragon and maybe she'll give in like I did. We'll see. Happy birthday, Grace. You have such a nice face. Hope your teeth don't need braces, Grace. And I hope you get a dog.
Not a hog.
Not a hog.
Bearded dragon, unless you want one of those. That's great too.
Happy birthday, Grace.
Happy birthday, Grace.
Our next birthday shout out is belated. It goes to listener Vivian from Seattle, which is in Washington. She turned 7. I wonder if it's raining in Seattle. I was in Seattle once. It rained all day long. Happy birthday to Vivian. I hope your day is sunny. Hope you get a bunny. And I hope it's really funny and likes to tell jokes. And if he tells you jokes, send them to us and we'll put them on the podcast. Vivian. Vivian, I hope you get a rabbit that tells you jokes and then send the jokes to us.
Rabbit named Honey. Bunny named Honey.
Ooh, Honey Bunny. That tells jokes.
That's funny.
That's funny. All right. Our next birthday shout out goes to listener Jace. Jace turns 10.
Happy birthday, Jace.
Jace, do you want a vase
Do
full
you
of
like to stuff your face with cake?
and lots of other things? If you do, I hope your party has lots of your favorites, like watermelon and chocolate and candy corn and strawberries. But if you don't like those, I hope you can stuff your face with what you actually like.
Happy birthday for the longest birthday song. Happy birthday, Jace.
Happy birthday, Jace. Our last birthday, this is the last one, goes to listener Theodore. Theodore turns 7. I had a dog before Quinn was born, and his name was Simon. And I said
Theodore
that,
and Alvin.
and I said that because Theodore was also one of the chipmunks. So, Alvin, Simon, Theodore, doot, 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 doot. Theodore, we adore you. We are glad that you had a birthday. We hope that 7 is not a bore, Theodore. We hope it's super fun and you have a great time and you get lots of presents and lots of stuff. Theodore, happy birthday.
Theodore.
We did it.
Woo! Happy birthday to Mom.
Hi, Rennie. Thank you. Thank you, you sweet girls. All right, here comes your conversation starter. What is the best birthday gift you ever received?
A phone.
Of course you.
Rico.
Oh, that was your 2 most recent birthday gifts. That's great. What was my favorite birthday gift I ever got? One time I got a pair of Doc Marten boots in high school. You parents will be like, yep, I get it. That was so good. I loved it. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. Have a great week. See you next time. Thank you for listening to the Trivia for Kids podcast. If you have not done so already, please give us a 5-star review. Please subscribe to our podcast so that you never miss a new episode on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Trivia for Kids Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can catch all of our live videos. You can email us at triviaforkidspodcast@gmail.com, and birthday shoutouts are available for Patreon subscribers.